amazing thing is that he can guard all 5 positions. If you think back, I think that's unprecedented. I don't think anybody has ever had that type of defensive ability in the history of this league.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I mean, and his defense is so good, it even makes highlights. How about that? I mean, you love his aggressiveness, chasing down blocks, staying on ball handlers at the hip. I mean, knocking the ball against the backboard. I mean, he does everything, and he does it with such force and agility.
This is off the front iron. And Clark, you talked about LeBron and the college level. He looks like he's playing against college players, you know, Steve, with his strength and his size.
Well, he can do everything. No matter what you ask of him on the floor, he can do it.
George against Allen. And the pass to Chalmers. Shot clock at 6.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. But those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely, Clark. They've got to have a tighter handle on the ball.
Allen, that's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game. If he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And a lot of times in the first quarter, I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just a
tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Over to Doris
and the shots
for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told them that he wanted them to run their offense through Wade. He's the star on this team that has the responsibility to make the big play and put points on the scoreboard. Coach wants his guys to facilitate that offensive firepower. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. So a very quick reaction to a shaky start as Coach makes some early adjustments. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, thanks for that story. The Heat making a change here. James is checked in. And he jams it with authority. And here's Stevenson. He has 6. And it's Hill penetrating. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
And stolen by Hibbert. It'll count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pacers lead by 12. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
And when you talk about running, it's George on the wing. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The kick out to Hill. The 17-footer. That doesn't go either for George. The Heat trail by 8. Ray Allen is on the wing. It's stolen by Watson. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. There was a time when Chris Bosh wasn't sure how he'd play at center.
The Heat trail by 10.
The Heat march there.
Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for a man. Oh, man, was that fun.
Yeah, that would definitely pick up this team. He knew exactly what he was doing when he went for that slam.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with our Doris Burke to see how Shane Battier's doing.
Guys, I got an update from head athletic trainer of the Heat. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. Losing a player like him in the meat of the season is tough for any side, and their depth will be tested during this time frame.
Hill, back following the basket by LeBron James. The 3 from George. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
The Heat trail by 10. And James closes out Miami. Udonis Haslem is checked in for Bosh. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Chris Anderson.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter.
This is Descola. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Second chance shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Stevenson's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. The Heat have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And Granger with the block.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
They get it back. Scola kicks to Stevenson. Watson for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway. Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
That's all you can ask right there. I like that play.
Scola hits them both. Here's Cole. No good on that last second attempt there. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't.
Well, they passed the eye test, that's for sure, Kevin. I mean, they challenge every shot. They get out to the three-point line.
Just enough presence about that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
Chalmers against George. West setting the pick for George. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got
fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
And a long road back for Danny Granger.
Yeah, I know the frustration dealing with a lot of. He's a guy who kind of hangs out on the weak side and finishes plays by catching and dunking.
Allen, that's good.
Well, Allen is the all-time leader in three-pointers made. He passed Reggie Miller a couple of years ago, so obviously you have to worry about him out there. But what makes Allen so good is that he can also put the ball on the floor, get into the paint, and score.
Chris Copeland, a 28-year-old rookie with the Knicks last season, originally from New Jersey. He played collegiately at Colorado and found his NBA opportunity after playing some years in Europe.
Granger outside. Poke loose. In low to Scola. Using his post move to get the 2 points. More than serviceable coming off the bench last season. Steve, what do you think of his performance with the Knicks?
Well, he played awfully well down the stretch. Had a couple big games in the playoffs as well. But what I like about him is the floor spacing that he provides. His three-point shooting is really strong. But he's long and he's got a good body. He should be able to guard multiple positions.
Allen, that's good.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Watson dishes to Granger. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 10. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Allen on the wing. The tray. No good on that last second at the point guard position. Here's Wade. Finish off the break. Wade's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Miami.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it.
Hibbert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy
shot is no
between
good.
these teams in that area. There's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on
acquired by the Pacers in a draft day trade back in 2011, and it's worked out well for both teams.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He is not pleased
Somebody
with
who
the
can
score.
help you win. I think it was a good move for the Pacers.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ray Allen. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pacers leading by 12. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He wants defending against the fast break to become their priority, saying, quote, let's worry less about offensive rebounding and more about getting back on defense. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he gets the bucket.
You got to feel pretty good about that.
Easily outside. He dishes it to Cole. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hill left side. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly